Okay, can you tell me your name, age, and where you live?
My name is Joshua. I'm 43 and I live in Granite Falls, Minnesota.
Great. And do you wear a mask in public?
Yes, I do.
Why do you wear a mask?
Because I have to. Well, it's kind of the law right now for the state of Minnesota that public places, stores, you wear a mask.
Have you gotten the virus?
No, I have not.
And do you know of anyone who's gotten the virus?
Not personally, no.
Do you think that you're well informed about the virus?
No, I do not.
Do you, where do you look for your information?
I try to look everywhere I possibly can. It's very hard because the media is mass flooding everybody with what I feel is conflicting reports. So I do feel there's a lot of fear mongering going on, and I'm really not getting a a black and white answer for a black and white question.
Will you get the vaccination?
Probably not. Last time I got vaccinated for the flu shot, I ended up getting the flu. I I feel I'm better off without it. Plus, I have a lot of problems with the fillers that they put in vaccinations that they don't really tell you about that you do have to do some major research on, which I feel can do more harm than good. But that's all I have to say about that.
Sure, yeah. You have a lot of people agreeing with you on that. Has the virus impacted your work or your career?
Yes, it has. It's impacted our work greatly. I'm a carpenter, so we go to people's houses. We're not on the uh, we're on the residential side.
So your income has been impacted?
Right, greatly, greatly.
Okay, and
Yes.
it sounds like in a negative way.
Well, there's only when you're a private company and there's only three people in the company, you rely on these jobs because that's just like anybody else. We don't. There's not a lot of fallback. We don't have multi-million-dollar contracts. So some contracts that we have may last a day, some are a couple hours. It just depends on the size of the job. But when you start losing big jobs, that's a lot of money that you've already. It's like projected money. So okay, once this job is done, financially projecting when it's not there, it's it's private people coming to a private company, not the public, the corporate side of things. So
Yeah, the small companies are being hit really hard. I understand. Yeah, makes sense. Do you think the virus has impacted your spirituality?
the virus hasn't impacted my spirituality. It has made me more spiritually aware. It's made me lean on God more because there's people are going more berserk now than they are before. So
So last question, has the virus impacted your emotional life or your happiness?
the virus hasn't. I haven't even got it yet, so it hasn't impacted me. But the reactions of other people, it has. It's hard when I have friends that are very nice people. I feel with all this COVID going on, it's gotten people very opinionated, and I feel it's become a big division point for a lot of people, and it's really sad. Um, I think people really need to think a little bit more for themselves and remember at the end of the day that we're all humans and we're all connected. So I don't this isn't a time for something like this to be a divisional point. It needs to be something to where we all come together and try and figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I agree, and I appreciate you saying that because one of the reasons I started this documentary is this is something that's in fact impacting every single person in the world. It should be bringing us
Yeah.
together because we're all going through it at the same time. But instead, we do see this divisiveness. So I totally understand what you're saying. Makes sense. Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you.